What up, everybody? Hello. Yeah, we're using the moon tower today. Also, I think I was short 10 switches looping them today because the Allison is like a 60 with a F-row, and I think I lubed 70 and I meant to lube 80 and I just miscounted it because low-key I was watching Ahsoka while I was doing it. And then I think I just got distracted and was like, oh yeah, 60% 70 keys. Or 70 switches. So we'll do like another 10 or 20 switches. Today's gonna be a decently sized stream, FYI guys, because I'm actually gonna be assembling something else that came in today, which is interesting to say the least. Nice to hear your voice again. Optimistic, thank you very much, dude. How are you guys doing? I have a crazy story for you guys today. You and Marcia started streaming at the exact same time. Really? Oh my gosh. Something else would the something else is, okay, I'll show you here in a second. It is incredibly interesting. Carolina, thank you, dude. How are you guys doing today? You guys doing okay? Is everyone having a good one today? Honestly, I was I still kind of a little bit feel like I'm a little bit under the weather. It's kind of sucky, dude. Ever since that like COVID came out, I feel like this is the most I've ever gotten sick. Because usually maybe at most it's once a year, but I feel like I've gotten sick 3 times this year already. Well, not already, it's September. How are you guys doing though? Just got back from a 2-hour walk? Hey, that's big. Dude, I can't do 2-hour walks. I am so proud of you. 2-hour walks, I don't know why. My, not really, nothing to walk around. I mean, like I could walk around the city, but the city's kind of whatever to walk around. Just Austin, thank you so much for the tier 1. Nice.
Good afternoon, Studley.
Thank you, dude. Studley. Okay, talking about yourself there? What's going on? She realized you guys were streaming at the same time and said she's going to start in 2 hours instead. Oh. I feel bad. It's okay, we'll raid Marcia. We always do. Gotta love Marcia. She's so sweet. What deskpad is that? Oh, the deskpad? Okay. Honestly, this deskpad is not worth the money. This is from Grovemade. It's nice. But I didn't buy this one here, by the way. This was given to me. But I think it's like $80. So look at that sexy hair. Dude, the hair, I need a haircut. Zoom 98 will be built soon. Dude, a lot of their stuff seems overpriced. I don't know. I guess it kind of, like, realistically, it is, but... Okay, so something else we're going to be building today. Okay, really quick. We'll get to lubing these switches here in a second. I'm kind of like... So Min sent this out to me. Min from, I'm guessing this is pronounced Ayot. Sent this out. It is...
20 months.
Insta, thank you so much, man.
You've grown as a creator
and Seth,
over
thank
the
you
short
too.
time
Seth
span
actually
less
did that
than
one
3. Hope you're having a great day, Mr. Alex. Wow.
I hope I've grown in the right direction for you guys. Like, I hope I've done good things rather than things that have made you guys not want to, you know, respect me and stuff like that. Thank you, Insta. Thank you, Seth. Also, here's the box. It's called the Zord 01. So, to open it up here, as you kind of open it up, you can get a picture of what this thing is. Quit goofballing. Oh my god, Dingus, I love you too, bro. All right, let's move this over here. This is so cute. Hold on. There's a purpose to this. It's not just a toy. It holds your Artisan keycaps. Dude, I was trying to find the look at that. Fits in so nice. I don't know what this is. I don't know what material this is. I think it is a plastic. Like it has to be. I don't think this is aluminum, but it is weighty. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I know I've had a conversation with this person, but I can't find the chat. Like, the thing that really annoys me about Discord is you can't, the chats don't stay, like, if you chat with a lot of people, which I do, I answer a lot of questions and then I talk to vendors, all the chats don't stay forever. And sometimes even the search function doesn't pull up old chats. So it's a little annoying. Yeah, like for example, the last chat that's physically available to me, believe it or not, is Kenny. Kenny messaged me on the 9th. And then I have some other random ones that are like friends that stick around, and everything else disappears after that. And I don't know why it does that for. That's why I don't like conversing over Discord, especially for like important things, because it just disappears. But I don't know why it does that for. But this is so cute. And if you guys want to take a look at the website, I think is under password because I wanted to see what the price would be and whatnot. So it's polystone. I have to admit, man, this is super neat. What a novel idea to kind of transform like a holder into like a toy. Again, it is a toy, so I'm not too sure. I would assume there's maybe going to be 1 or 2 colors, but... So now, how does this all... Is this all magnetic? It is. Oh my god, this is so fucking cool. This is so cool. So, we can just put it together. Okay, so there's the first 2 pieces. And then, I'm not too... does this go on the... Oh no, this goes underneath, I think. Oh no, this doesn't go underneath. I'm not sure where this goes. Unsure where this piece goes for right now. Oh, maybe this is just a lower profile one for the bottom piece or something. Oh, there's like 2 layers. Wait, that's cool. So you can put the first layer, then the second layer, and then you got the 2 things here. I'm not sure what this piece is for. And then you get his little arms. This is so cool. Let me get some Artisan keycaps. Hold on. Oh. What should I put in there? I'll put these guys. Actually, let's put, what is it, 6? Let's put 6 metal ones. Oh, it might be a jetpack. You're right. This does go on the back. That is a jetpack. Wait, that's so cute. And then let's get some of the Pokemon ones. The site address is ayoat.com, but it's under password right now because I don't think the product's ready to be launched. Guys, I'm like geeking out over this right now. This is so cute. This is so awesome. Do they fit? SA caps fit? And if you wanted to hide some of the other keycaps in here, oh, this is definitely being left on my desk. Other keycaps go in there. Who makes the Pokemon Artisans? It's S-Craft Studio. I was standing in line with Mins at Keeblife and he was telling me all about this project. So cool, dude. I need to get his Discord because I can't find his Discord username. So fucking cute. And then from the top down, if you guys want to see how it gets assembled again, it's all magnetic too. This is so awesome. I don't know the price point of this. I wish I did. The hat does not come off. Actually, if the hat did come off for another layer, that would have been interesting, but you know what? This is so neat. I was standing, the Salvin Copper keycaps Unreal. Yeah, it's quite nice. Thoughts on the new Monarchy K? I will be taking a look at it. Ultimately, I don't really have any thoughts on it yet, other than it looks really cool, but that is so dope. Frank! Hello. Yes? Hello, Frank. That's what I was thinking for more functionality. AO toy is cool. Did you get one too? This is so nice. There you go. Frank has the links. Frank has the links. Oh, there's going to be a black one too. I need to follow them. Very fucking awesome. I can't wait to take some pictures of this. Look at that. If you guys want to see like a little jetpack, and it's all magnetic too, right? Jetpack. Wait, do I have this the right way? Oh, I think it's supposed to go this way. The feet are on technically backwards then. So cute. Of course. Dude, the orange one's amazing. This is so cool. All right, he's gonna stay on my desk. That's a keeper there for sure. Definitely a keeper. All right, we're gonna be doing the Allison keyboard today, but I made a goofball mistake, and I lubed. I think I was short technically 9 switches that I didn't lube. So we're gonna lube them now. Not that it really matters. Shouldn't take that long. I'm lubing extras just in case I made more of a goofball mistake. Lube stream, I know, right? But I have a great story to tell you guys. All right. So, little backstory as well. I've been kind of I've been getting really bad luck with shipping stuff lately. And this is like a mix of clients, personal items I've ordered. Like for example, one of my Amazon orders, I think it's lost. So I need to wait, like they told me I have to wait like 7 days before I can put in a claim or something. And all I was trying to order was like a $90 little big external hard drive. Not a bit little, but it was sizable. I think it was like 2 terabytes, whatever. Just trying to back up some pictures. And then I had something else get kind of lost in the mail as well, but then find its way back eventually. But then something that I was going to use for a potential giveaway, 2 things technically, but one thing I'll tell you the funnier story. So one of them was a package that Ordinary Labs was sending me. And it was supposed to come it was supposed to come on the 14th. And I just forgot about it because like I went on my mail run and I thought I had picked it up. Fast forward to today, and I was talking to Ace from Ordinary Lab, and we're chit-chatting about doing the giveaway, and I'm like, wait, I never picked up your package. So I was like, what address did, like, I was my P.O. box, so I went to the P.O. box, and they're like, no, like, we don't have it. They checked. And then, Frank, do you want to set up a robot command? And they didn't have it, and I was like, well, here's the name of the person who signed it. And they're like, dude, that person, like, that's not a real person who works here. Never existed here. And I'm thinking, well, great. Like, I'm chalking it up to, like, UPS scammed me yet again. But then they call someone at the post office, and they're like, listen, wait, does this need sad music? Should I do sad music for this? What do you guys think? Should we bring it back for one day? Sad music, piano. Here, we'll bring back the sad music for one day. So they call up one of the other people and they're just like, listen, like, we don't know where that is either. However, this has happened before. And I'm thinking, what do you mean it's happened before? And the lady on the other end was like, basically what happens is our address is very close to a fire hall, like a fire truck station, a fire station. And I was like, oh, so it's at a fire station on the other end of town? And they're like, yes, it is. So I was like, well, shit, like I have to call the fire station now. And I was like, do they normally give back the packages? Like, yeah, they're very good about it. So I was like, okay, let me call the fire station. I call the fire, like I have to call 311, which is like the Toronto information line. And they forward me to, like after getting off the phone with them, they forward me to the Toronto fire like station, like the operators, fire services. She's like, yeah, I can call on your behalf, but you can't have the phone number. I was like, that's fine. Like, let's just figure this out. Bro, I have to go to the fire station sometime in the next week to pick up this package now. UPS dropped it off at a fire station. That's the wrong address. So I have to go. I don't know, man. They're just like, yeah, you have to just knock on the bay doors, and if no one calls you, you have to call the fire service line again. And I'm like, man, this is so confusing and so nerve-wracking. UPS is drunk? I hope not. No. It's just, I don't know, man. What a weird... I've never had this happen before. It's kind of funny in the same regard. Like, she was laughing on the phone, too. And then, oh yeah, she was like, what is it? I'm just like, it's a keyboard. She's like a music keyboard? I'm like, dude, low-key, I don't know about you guys. Explaining to strangers what these things are is sometimes she's like, it's a keyboard for like a computer. She's like, oh, from like Amazon? I'm like, no, it's like a custom keyboard, because they were gonna open up boxes if they couldn't find it. And she's like, what does that mean? And I just like, I didn't want to sigh because it's rude, and I'm just like, fuck, man, now I have to explain what this is. And the response, like, she was very nice about it. She's just like, oh, interesting. But it was one of those interestings where it felt a little bit of judgment, and I'm like, oh man, you should have said it's testing a prototype for a keyboard company. I probably should have, honestly. Judgy? Nah, she was really chill about it. She ended up giving me she like called 3 times for me, and then she ended up finding the package at the fire hall. So that was super dope of her. Shout out to her. But oh my god, man, crazy. I just got a package stolen from my porch. That sucks. Do you have like Ivan, do you have like a Ring doorbell or something? That's my fear, dude. Like, whenever I move into a house eventually, like hopefully one day. But that's a fear of mine, man. You should have said it was a sex toy. Would have been less cringe. I've gotten the like a music keyboard reaction so many times. Yeah. My moon tower was stolen. Oh, look, it's right there. Skull King, what's your #1 most used keyboard right now? What's the question for you guys? What's the most painful reaction you guys have ever got for a keyboard? Or like telling someone you're into keyboards, rather. Like, have you had a painful reaction of someone being super judgy, or just some response that you knew it was gonna be bad and then it happened? UPS picture of my package was straight up on my driveway, concrete 2 inches from the ground, like, bruh. Yeah, I've had UPS take pictures of weird positions they put packages into. Hi, Soren. So you're that type of nerd? No, really? What is that even supposed to mean? That's so judgy. My fear is breaking in. I would check my county news sometimes, and the latest news has been that, ooh, yeah, fuck. Dude, I am like that with, during the day I'm fine because I'm up, but like at night, I like to triple check the door and stuff. Even when I leave the house, man, I'm like triple checking the door, everything. I don't like the feeling. Yeah, I felt like, never mind, I'll never talk about it again. Yeah, when someone's doing something like that and says something like that, I have a Ring camera, but Amazon is not reimbursing because they followed instructions. Yeah, not to defend Amazon there, but I can see where they're coming from. It's sucky though. That's so sucky. My girlfriend, when I tried to explain to her the difference between linear and clicky switches, she was so lost and confused. Do you think she was being kind of judgy though, Moose, or she was just chill about it and was just like, I don't understand? Any day co-work stream is coming soon? The answer to that is yes, there should be one next week. The only reason I didn't do one this week and the week prior is because we had, well, the week prior I just came back, and then this week here we had the one extra stream. But yes, I'm thinking Tuesdays, middays are probably going to be like the co-working days. Amazon threw my motherboard? I think you told me about that. I've only ever had one horror story about shipping companies breaking stuff. That's it. Oh, like those gamer keyboards, they have rainbow lights. That kind of makes sense. I get that. Before my cousin knew I was super into keyboards, he kind of shat on custom keyboards a bunch, saying they were a waste. Then later on in the same day, someone asked me how the keyboard hobby was. Extra. Did your cousin like at least kind of like backpedal? I feel like if I was the person shit talking someone else's hobby, like if I was your cousin, I probably, like, knowing me, I've done that before where like I'm joking around, but my jokes go too far. And then I backpedal like crazy. How do you clean your GMKs? I just use this guy. My girlfriend got this for me for like Christmas 2 years ago, I think. This is the best investment you can get. It's cheaper than canned air. And I don't think these are much money. I think these are probably like $20 or $30. Ultimately, they are cheaper than canned air. That's it. I also don't eat over my keyboards. Funny you ask, my supervisor and over to my desk and asked me about my Newfie keyboard, and she was kind of excited about it. I'm not gonna lie, dude, Exile. That's another good question. Have you guys ever met a significant other? I want to say specifically about keyboards. Like, oh, have you guys met a significant other within keyboards? But I feel like, actually, yeah, let's just ask that. I was going to say any hobby. I'm married, bro. Huh? I would have never in a million years date someone from work, though. Fuck, I wish. Not keyboards, other hobbies. So you don't scrub them with gasoline, note it? No gasoline scrubbing keyboard switches. That would probably smell good, though. Isn't that how you and Tim met? Donowald? Sorry, I didn't even get to that yet, dude. You know me, I read like all over the place. Soren Donowald be 2 seconds into his conversation. Tim, I need to reprint a picture of Tim, actually. I miss that. I miss his picture on the wall. Met my husband on a video game? Wait, that's sick. What game? I met my wife, same job in college. That makes sense. I ordered a guitar from Amazon 8 years ago, got lost in transit. I have, Aaron, I've had that happen one time, and then they ended up letting me keep the product. I wonder, has anyone ever had a product lost for years and then it showed up? That would be an interesting story. That'd be such an interesting story. You gotta play the sad song when you talk about Tim. I don't know, me and Tim are fine. I love Tim. I want Tim to stream more keyboards though. That's why I'm talking in a disappointed tone. He doesn't really stream many keyboards anymore. He has like other things to do now. Don't appreciate that. I recently got 3 packages in a row get lost from Amazon. Oh God. My AirPods lost for 3 years and it showed up under my bed sheet. I feel like that's a different type of lost. A friend of mine bought 2 suits that got lost, refunded, and bought them again. The first set showed up 6 months? That is kind of crazy. Damn. Actually, that's a good question. How often do you change your sheets if it was lost there for 3 years, Bruno? Didn't even think to ask that. God damn. I forgot about them and they showed up in a month. I feel like that's kind of keyboards. Keyboards you kind of just set and forget, and then you just like, oh look, I ordered this thing. Which is not a healthy mindset. Monica sent me 2 Tomo SEs. By accident? Or did one get lost and then like appeared like months later? Oh, I mean, it's interesting. That's cool. Quick say it was the bed curtain. Not me, but my mom had 3 makeup orders that are all missing half the total order. Wait, do you mean like, I don't really know makeup that well, but do you mean like if this is the makeup thing, it's half full? Or is it just like the orders weren't fulfilled properly? That'd be kind of gross if it was half full, actually. That would make me think it was used. Actually, when I was working at Best Buy, I don't know how many people here have had to deal with this. You know what I really disliked? People would return open box products. And specifically for cameras, they would always call me over to the desk because people, to return the camera, I believe at the time it had to be like new. So a lot of people back when I was working at Best Buy for a while, they would buy a camera, come back right as the return window would end, and try to return it as a new item, like unopened. But then I would open it and I would check the shutter count. And do you know how many times people would just go on vacation with cameras and then try to return the camera because they just didn't want it? It happened so often. And then you can't sell those as new, right? You have to sell them as like, well, I think you actually have to send them in to head office at Best Buy, if I remember correctly. It doesn't actually get sold. I think they have to do stuff to it to like refurbish it or something like that to like make sure it's all in working order. I ordered a Razer Viper Ultimate when it came out, got a defective unit and returned it. They sent me a replacement. It got lost. They sent another replacement. Eventually, the first one showed up, and I got 2 Razer. Ooh, that's cool. 2 for 1. Yeah, companies are usually pretty chill when a product gets lost and it comes to you like many months later. I have had people ask for stuff back though, and I've always been willing to, just because like I get it. Like it was a makeup set. Each one of the orders missing half the set. 2 to 3 weeks to sort out that problem. God damn, that's annoying sounding. Right after this, we'll just do the stabs quick. Also, I need to ask the owner, because let me double check one thing. I think they only sent me a 6.25, and I'm not too sure if this unit is a 6.25 or a 7. I just want to double check what they want. I'll check after we've done all the switches, actually. Ordered a custom Xbox controller for a friend for Christmas. It was supposed to show up late November. It showed up super dirty from a forward address. Wait, did someone use your Xbox controller? That's so weird. The toy really lures my vision towards it. It's so nice. It's so cool. I ended up with one version having the old mushy switches and the new one having the revised one. Wait, which mouse was it? The Razer Ultimate? There was different switches in the Razer? I didn't know that. Lube stream? Not really. We're doing an Allison build. You know what? I want to chalk it up to just me being distracted because I started lubing and then I was like, let me just listen to music today. And I started lubing to just listening to music and I was like, you know what? Let's watch the 1 episode of Ahsoka because the new one came out yesterday, I believe. And I started watching Ahsoka, and then in my mind, I just was like 60% keyboard, I need 70 switches. But this is not your typical 60, so I need it like 80 or 85 or something like that, which I didn't do. Chudo, how you doing? Ahsoka so far, I don't want to spoil it. I just want to say that I think Ahsoka is one of my more favorite, is that a good sentence? Star Wars series. I think I like it more than Andor so far. But I think I have reasons that I'm biased towards liking it so far. Episode 6 was really good. It definitely, the best way to describe episode 6 without spoiling is it answered questions, but then opened up new chapters of a book. So it was very interesting. Very, very interesting episode. Ahsoka has more nostalgic references? I think so, yeah. Yeah, episode 6, super nice. Episode 5, that was a pleasure to watch. absolute pleasure to watch. I actually have never watched the Clone Wars. I know you guys can hate me all you want, but I'm gonna be. I started that, and I'm 3 episodes deep into that now. That is also a pleasure to watch. So, for anyone just tuning in, this toy was sent to me by Ayote. And this is the toy. But it's not just a toy. I feel like I'm the best salesperson at this. This was sent to me, like there's no payment, nothing like that. This was just sent to me. They wanted me to take a look at it. It's actually a keycap holder for Artisans. I honestly have to say that I don't think I've ever seen a more creative way to store your keycaps. It's so unassuming. It's so nice. So, kudos to them. I think they're going to do some other colors and stuff. So I think did Frank make a command? I think Frank might have. No. Oh yeah, he did. Frank made a command for it. I thought people want to display their artisans though. I think there's 2 sides to the fence there. I personally, I am not that into artisan keycaps anymore. I was at one point. So for me, it's not the end of the world that no one sees them, because I don't care anymore about that part of the hobby. That part of the hobby is just not something I vibe with. So, I am fine with storing them in a cute little robot that I think is very visually appealing. Yeah, I used to be really into artisans. I was falling down that rabbit hole, and then I was just loving my time with it. But I'm gonna be honest, Brocker, the reason why I kind of fell out of love with that side of the hobby, outside of it just completely being a line I crossed with how much I spent on it, I think there was too much. Don't get me wrong, I think every hobby and everything has their drama, but I think the drama that exists in the artisan keycap world was just a little bit too much for me. Even though I wasn't involved in it, I just didn't like reading about it. There was too many people I don't know. It just wasn't for me. So I decided to take a step out of it, and I was like, yeah, I'm more interested in the keyboard world, the mechanical keyboards and switches and stuff like that, rather than just doing artisan keycaps and dressing up my keyboard. Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot, Trudeau. I don't know if it still all exists, but back when I was exiting it, there was just a lot. I feel like with any hype kind of part of a hobby, because I think artisans have a lot of hype with some of their sculpts. I don't know. Again, I don't know anymore. I think hype also always creates drama of some sort. But they gotta be really good. I agree. Nowadays, the only way I pick one up is if they're really good, or if I feel like the colorway will match something I like, or if they're metal. I like the metal ones nowadays. That's really it. Also, guys, I'm gonna gloat about something, okay? So hate me if you guys want. Today we went grocery shopping, and do I have the box still? Okay, I don't. But they in the bakery section at No Frills, they had pies, and they had an apple pie, and they're mini apple pies. I would say they're probably, I don't really have a good size. I mean, no, that's not it. I would say they're about this big. They're not that big. It's like a slice basically. They're $1.50, but they had, because they were best before tomorrow, they were 75 cents. Delicious. It was just like a slice of pie for 75 cents. It was awesome, dude. That's cheap as hell. I know, I still, the reason I had to share that, I don't fucking believe that I actually spent less than $1 on something, because I feel like that doesn't exist anymore. I like pumpkin pies, but I think my all-time favorite flavor of pie is lemon meringue. And it's like dangerous how good I think lemon meringue pies are. But yeah, pumpkin pie is really good. But lemon meringue is my number one. I'm a slut for pecan pie. Pecan pie is really good too. CAD $1 must be tough. Yeah, because like, I think USD, that's what, like 40 cents? Something like that. Banana cream pie is not that bad. Lemon meringue is super good. And then there's one, I mean, I love a classic apple crumble pie. But I think the other flavor that I go nuts for, cherry. I think that's kind of a divisive one. I don't think a lot of people give a shit about cherry pies. I love cherry pie. Pumpkin, lemon meringue, and apple are goated. Yeah, those are very good. I've had some weird flavors. You know what? Peach, is it like a peach cobbler, peach pies? I don't necessarily love those. Not a big peach fan. Bumbleberry with rhubarb. Oh, that's a good flavor too. I've had that. Strawberry rhubarb. Strawberry rhubarb's, out of all like the flavors I think you might have listed there that I already said I didn't like, strawberry rhubarb's up there. Apple peach cobbler. Yeah, for me, that peach cobbler series, that's a series I can like take out of my little exploration of pie there. But I have not had a strawberry rhubarb in forever. I just haven't had pies in a long time. Pumpkin's where it's at. Dominican cherries are much different. Oh, I didn't even know about those. Please don't try eating uncooked rhubarb. It's disgusting. Okay, this is weird, but they have like a rhubarb yogurt. Is that not uncooked rhubarb? Like, what is that, like cooked? I don't know. Is that like a... I've had that particular yogurt a few times, and it's pretty good. I don't know exactly what kind of flavor that would be. Yuri! What's going on, Yuri? Thanks for the raid, dude. I hope you had a good stream. We're just talking about flavors of pies we like. I think my number one is lemon meringue. Followed by, I want to say, a classic apple pie. And then third place, 100% the cherry pie. Dipped in sugar. Can I be honest, guys? I don't remember what key lime pie tastes like. It's been... I think I've had it one time ever. I would have to have that again. Don't eat rhubarb leaves? Really? Cheesecake? Well, that's a whole other conversation. I like cheesecakes too. Coconut cream pies. Oh, those are really good. I think those, though, I've always viewed those as... I guess for some reason in my mind, though, Moose, I don't view those as pies. That's like a... I guess it technically is a pie. I kind of view those as like dessert dishes for some weird reason. Maybe it's just my mind separating them for some weird reason. The food talk is on point. I'm making poutine. Hey, yo. You know, I actually have been mindfully stopping food talk, like about pies and stuff like that. You know why? Because every time we do it, there's always like 4 people in chat who are like, why are we doing this? But you know what? I'm bringing it back, dude. I'm going to go back to the old me of doing food talk 24/7 because I like food. Hot take, but of course they're pies. Yeah, I totally understand that, Moose. Just for some reason, I never viewed it. Alex, is there anything you've looked forward to in the hobby coming up? Personally, I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving-themed gobble switches. I think the thing that I'm looking forward to most in the hobby... This sounds weird, but everyone who ordered a derivative... I'm being serious here. I kind of can't wait for everyone's reactions. That's literally all I like. At this point here, like, I'm just like, yo, whoever got a derivative, I want to see the reactions. Evening? What's going on? How you doing, Triumph? Let's put this one here away. We don't need all these switches. If MW Fright Night doesn't come in time for Halloween, I'm going to be so sad. About a month and a bit away. I hope so. Damn. Canadian Thanksgiving is actually pretty soon. And then we have... God, man, we have so many things coming up. What are you guys looking forward to in the keyboard hobby? Like, what's the next big thing you guys are looking forward to? Actually, in terms of other things, just to quickly add on top, I think I'm also kind of excited to build that Matrix key, the new Matrix keyboard. That looks fun to me. I only had dressed up twice ever in my entire life. One year I was a Jedi, much younger. I'm talking like below the age of 15, I was a Jedi. And then I dressed up as my dad. He's a mechanic, so I put on like a mechanic uniform 1 year. But I haven't really done it since. No, the new Alice keyboard from them. All right, switches are all good. Let's take a look at our keyboard now. Does your dad have a mustache? No, actually, I think I'm the only person who has one. Can you dress up as a sexy plumber this year? That'll be on the OnlyFans, you know? Honestly, I'm just going back and forth on the Cupid right now. The Cupid was fun. I definitely enjoyed their take at like aesthetics of keyboards, for sure. Alright. Man, it has been a long time since I've built this. Long, long time. This was called the Allison and Matilda, if I remember correctly. And I think the Matilda was a numpad that was sold separately, I think. This board here was very, very, very interesting. So if you guys can see, there's like a divot that's not quite centered in the keyboard, like on the weight. And the reason they did that was because they did testing with different structures of the internal weight. And they found out that if you did this curve and position it right on top of all the alphas, because it's centered to the alphas, it actually changes the sound properties of the alphas. It was a very unique keyboard. Oh, so this is like very gold. I like it. What's so special about the derivative? I just think it was a very well done keyboard. Why doesn't every keyboard have it then? That's a great question. Honestly, Adam, I can't answer your question because it's so great. It's not very 60, no. That's why I told you guys, I'm like, yo, I totally effed up the number of switches I needed to lube today. But it's okay, we rectified that now. This is the, oh God, I hope this is not ripped at all. That's the gasket for the inside. We got our daughter board and our PCB. Who did this again? I can't remember the person who made the Allison and Matilda. Was it Mr. Petrov? I think it might have been. Oh, yeah, it was Mr. Petrov. God, it's been forever since I've heard Mr. Petrov's name. Now, I think the client gave us a 6.25, which is why I was concerned. I think I need to swap them out for a 7U because this has blockers on it. It's been a while? Dude, Yuri, it has been a while since I've heard his name, huh? So that was so nerve-wracking to me. Getting the PCBs out of the bag. Perfect, looking good. Man, the ARC spare PCB compatibility situation is so funny. Spare PCB compatibility? What do you mean? Take care, Yuri. Have a good rest of your night, dude. Thanks for the raid and thanks for everything you do, man. Alright, so let us get a 7U spacebar wire before I do anything. Hopefully they sorted it all out. What happened, Bubbles? What are we sorting out? Okay, so what happened with that PCB thing? Spare PCB compatibility? I'm so confused. What happened? Sorry, I'm just getting a wire, guys. Gotta dive deep into my wire box. That's not the right wire, is it? Nope. I think I should have one somewhere. Just need to find out where. This one? Perfect. Basically, they had two options for extra PCBs to buy, and the manufacturer barely gave them any info about it. Apparently, the only normal PCB, the only normal layout PCB is the default PCB on the full kit. Oh, so there's like a fuck up on it? Oh, I'm sure they'll rectify it, right? Like they're gonna reorder PCBs and then send it out to people? I hope so. Cool, good wire. Have you built a Delco? I want to say no, I have not. Oh, and I don't know if you're watching right now, client. I don't want to again dox anyone, but don't worry about it. I got you a 7U wire. 6.25U is not supported on this PCB. Wait, how is this 60? I'm gonna take out the word 60 on the title of this stream. These are milky yellows. Well, I have it in a baggie that I got from ordering Milmax switches. It's something like a 70-ish or something. I don't remember. It's a pretty keyboard though, and it sounds great. So I already know this is going to be a banger. Do you guys use these things that come with the stabs? I don't. Alrighty, so let's build this up. I eat them. Never. Yeah, I'm also in the never category. We'll call it a 69%. Nice. Solid. All right, let's get this. The moon tower with Pinocchio's also. Oh, dude, I found one batch of Pinocchio's extra in my closet, and I think I have enough for a 60% keyboard. And dude, I am like itching to do those Pinocchios again. They're a good sounding switch. So nice.
That glowing face, that rugged stash, could only be the most handsomest of streamers ever. The one and only Alex60.
Dude, if you had not said the one and only Alex, Gio, I would have said you're probably watching your own streams right now. Gio, thank you, dude. Appreciate you, man. Guys, I kind of low-key miss Gio. We need Gio to, for some reason, come back to Toronto and hang out with me again. Why AskKeep's got to make their site default USD? Honestly, I think they do that just because I think there's a majority of people in the hobby who actually shop from the US, believe it or not. I'll figure it out. Let's go, dude. Next Toronto meetup, I better see everyone there. Better. I want to hang out with Gio again. Dude, Gio's so fun. What about... the Italian version of me? Honestly, I think he's still posting content about keyboards. It's funny. It's crazy how similar we look. It's wild. Why don't they just have you choose once and choice stays in the cache, that'd be honestly pretty nice. So no, Trudeau, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think I was reading in the Discord there that I think it's being scrapped. I want to say that I read that Vince said there wasn't enough interest for, or I guess maybe it was a money thing for the winter one. I don't know if it was an interest thing. But I low-key wouldn't mind. I don't even know how I'd begin to do this. Maybe doing like a mini meet of like getting together with like 20, 30 people, or maybe something smaller, and then showing off keyboards, going out for dinner afterwards. That'd be really fun. Next, I think there's definitely gonna be the regular one. Bruno, thank you so much for the 100 bits, dude. Love the aesthetic. I'm in the market for a desk organizer. I'm just curious, could you show off, have any recommendations? So, I actually am in the opposite camp of desk organization. I know a lot of people really love desk organization tools. Like they use valet trays, stuff like that. I think those are all fine and dandy. My honest opinion, I know my desk is a little crowded when I stream, but usually it's just my keyboard, a few things on my desk like my camera or something, and then a coffee cup, and then a charger, and then the stream deck because I have nowhere else to put it. I am very much in the camp of just clear your desk off. And a mouse. Sorry, Adam. Sorry. I don't like having things on my desk at all. At one point, I did have those risers, and I also had like little trays on the sides and stuff like that. I just felt very enclosed, like encapsulated. Like I just felt like still crowded, even though I was organized. So I ended up just getting rid of all of that. So that is my philosophy when it comes to like a clean workspace. Probably not the answer. Kind of the same. I have monitor raised off my desk for that reason. Yeah, and one of the best things that I found was when I got rid of like the shelving, because I used to have a long time ago, I used to have shelving for my monitors. When I got rid of that and used desk arms, yeah, you lose like a shelf technically, but it makes your desk feel so much bigger. So I didn't mind losing that. But I would say the only other thing that I use to like toss things into and organize once a week is this guy. It's a little spalted maple bowl that I got from Etsy. I toss random things that I need to clean up. So this is my cleanup jar I do once a week. And then on Sundays, I usually clear those out. I think valet trays are nice, but not necessary. If anything, it's pretty nice to have drawer trays. Yep. Drawer trays, and then the other big thing is just get your desktop, like get your workstation off of your desk. That would be cool to do a mini meet. I am low-key down to do that. I just need to get logistics sorted out for that. I think that would be really fun. I also don't think I find any that support my drawing tablet. Oh, like a desk arm? You know what you could possibly do, Bree? You could kind of jerry-rig a boom arm for a microphone, probably into that. I feel like you could, and then kind of have it so you can just push it off to the side. I don't know how well that would work, though. Oh, there are tray arms? I thought they didn't exist. I don't know. That's probably more important than arms. Wow, Adam's being so mean to me today, guys. Adam taking it a little too far, hurting my feelings. I could be down to help plan properly if you need any volunteers. Yeah, I think a winter one would be really fun still. Like gaslighting me. Sorry, Adam. I think a winter meetup still would be really fun. Mainly because I also don't want to travel to do any more meetups this year. I think I'm over it. The traveling bit. So I think something local that's a little bit more like intimate, close group of friends type thing would be more up my alley. Yeah, maybe we can plan something out for that. That'd be really fun. Have you tried the iOS 17? Yeah, you know my okay, it's the dumbest thing, but I like the flipping the phone this way feature, and then it turns into like a little clock on the mag stand. Kind of nice, kind of nice. Is it not? Very cool looking. We building keeps though, Dandy. What's going on? How you doing? 24 inches, not 26s, but still like twice as heavy as a regular 24-inch monitor. Oh shit, yeah, that's true too. You have to kind of worry about the weight of those things. Also, someone said hydrate, and I think my water is in the other room. So give me one moment, because you know what? I am kind of thirsty. Water is kind of sounding pretty yummy right now. If you guys haven't hydrated, definitely good to hydrate right now, guys. Definitely not bad too. I have room on this side. I just chugged so much water. That's how thirsty I was. I did use my hydration coupon. Okay, I'll do another little hydrate for you. I actually don't like alcohol much. I'm not really a alcohol drinker anymore. I was gonna say somewhere they'll let us set up a coffee. Oh, that would be super nice too. I wonder. Fuck, I actually would wonder where we could do something like that. Have to get my my brain working later for that too. You say as you crack open a soda. Honestly, man, I kind of miss drinking sodas. So when I do have one, it's like, it's delicious. Shared workspaces? Do they let you do stuff for like a day? Dude, water is so freaking tasty these days. Low-key it is, man. Low-key, water is getting pretty nice again. I feel like for a little while I kind of lost interest in it, and now I'm just like, yo, this is pure fucking amazing. Alright, dielectric grease. Let's do these guys. I've replaced one of my addictions with a Diet Coke. Sounds good, Chudo. When are they dropping water too? Uh-oh. Hey, can someone explain it to me? Okay, what's going on with the whole Unity engine thing? Does anyone act like, or is it Unity engine, I think? I've been seeing articles about a price change that they had or something like that. I don't know if anyone here knows. I'm curious. Some of the articles I didn't quite understand. Unity Games Aware. Unity wants a flat fee per game install. How does it work now? You just buy a license and they make games? I'm not too sure how it works. I think that's kind of where I'm lost, is like, how does the structure work now versus what are they trying to impose? They're charging developers per install. Interesting. Unity being a bitch and trying to charge developers per install if they use their game engine. I want to learn how your structure works. Huh? You know what, guys? I'm feeling a little bit like we need to put our fake sun on right now. I feel like it's not sunny enough in here. There we go. Now I feel better. I'm feeling like we just woke up now. All comes down to money and greed. True. A lot of brands. Looks so real. I'm glad you guys think so. A lot of hard work deciding on that, you know? That's a fake light. Yeah, it's called a It's a projector with a aperture 60D, and then it's using something called a gobo to shape the light, so you can get different designs. Like, I think someone in our Discord chat has been doing, like, I'm blown away at their creativity, and honestly, it's so inspiring. Someone has been using their gobo to make shapes over, like, objects. So they took a picture of an Xbox controller and they cut out an X. It's really cool, actually. I want to see a unicorn shape. So the more intricate shapes don't show well unless you focus in on the background. Like, unless you, well, you can sharpen how you want the light to be in focus. But then it looks kind of awkward. Oh God, Avo. I feel lied to. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, dude. Adam's hydrating me? This is crazy. Thank you, Adam. Adam does care about me, guys. For those following Unity stuff, look at the history of companies that CEO has been. Oh, that's one thing I did read about, Bree. I did read about that the current CEO guy is like, has a history of just doing straight, I don't want to say scummy, but he's like very like adamant on making money for businesses. Not, again, not to demonize that, but it's not always a good thing. Why did I just get like 3 emails? That never happens. Did something happen that I should know about? Honestly, my emails have been so slow these days that I'm always surprised now when I get lots. Okay, I'll check later. It's not letting me unlock it. Oh, EA. You know that's one of the big reasons I don't play Battlefront? I love the idea of Battlefront and that I was so into it, but then I think the Star Wars or whatever EA did with the packs for Battlefront made me not give a shit about it. Yes, he was Trudeau. I don't remember what game that was in though. Your Amazon or Netflix? Okay, now you're making me want to check my email real quick. What is it? What happened here? You know what it was? My sub for APRA renewed, and there's like 2 emails about it. That's what it was. That's it. Have you heard about the new Lies of P? Lies of P, what is that? I don't know what that is. Let's install these guys, and it should be smooth sailing after this. All the hard stuff's out of the way. I feel like we did it still in respectable time. Very, very nice. Although, this is one of those stabs where I feel like I gotta install the bottom one first. Delete that. Oh my god. I sworn off Blizzard game franchises because of all their shit. I should get in the same boat as you, honestly, Trudeau. I fell for their lies with wait, this stab is so awkward to put in. Wait, this won't even fit in here, will it? Okay, I'm gonna have to do some finessing to get this guy in. That goes like that, and this is really, really awkward to get in over here. I don't remember this happening in the original one. So basically the plastic is really, really close together. So this might be a little awkward to get in. Why is it so close together? I actually don't think these will fit. That's why I said small shift is better in every way. Yeah, I actually, perhaps I would have to shave some of the plastic off. But I'm concerned that the wire will touch, see the bottom of the stab there? Should be flipped or something. I think it's supposed to be, you would think it's supposed to be like this way, but it's not, and probably a little higher. I definitely get that people want to play their games, I guess just for personal choice. I don't blame you, Joe Trudeau. Other than Diablo 4 that came out, I think I'm like completely over Blizzard games right now. Could care less with, I mean, Overwatch is just a shit show on top of like the company's ethics and stuff like that. I personally thought Elden Ring was as challenging as I'd like a game. Like comfy challenging. I need to do another playthrough of that. Guys, I don't know how I'm supposed to get these stabs in. No, there's no way I can get these in nicely. Let me message the client. I dropped Blizzard after they banned, I think, the Blitz challenge. What happened? Oh, they banned someone. That's right. Forgot about that. Wasn't it for something to do with like politics? What's up, Papa? How you doing? That is super kind of sad about this. As you can see, this is too close together. You can kind of even see like the stab itself is like going over and in onto this guy. I wonder why that is. If I were to try a clip-in stab, let me see, maybe we'll get one. Do I have my stab box here? Maybe if I try a clip-in stab. Are you supposed to use rounded stabs? I'm gonna be honest, I don't even, what are rounded stabs? Do I have a clip in here by any chance that I can just like take a look at? Maybe it's not compatible with both. I see it's compatible on the plate. It's just not compatible. I mean, it has the spots for it on the PCB, but here, I have a clip-in. I think the clip-in will be just as awkward to push in. Actually, we might be able to get the clip-in in if I, here, just so we don't have to lose the, I don't even know if the client minds that if I do this. Where's my tweezers? If it was mine. +1 mil-maxed if it was mine? What do you mean mil-maxed? How many clicky boards do you have you had built? Clicky boards? I've only ever done like 2. Still a personal preference.
Welcome
thing,
back,
right?
Alex.
I'm sure tons of people
Thanks
really
for
love
everything you do for
keyboards.
us.
I am not really into clickies. Mil-max, the enter key to the right shift options so the client can switch between them. The problem is, how would they move the stabs around though? That's the issue, right? I get what you're saying though. It's Day, thank you so much. Appreciate the sub. Hope you're having a great day today. Actually, no, this doesn't even work with the clipping. This is actually the wrong way. My mistake. Does not work with the clip-in either, guys. Unless I trim it down, but I can't trim this from here because the wire is being held there. Nope. Does not support both the stabs. Does not support it. When you make a PB&J, do you apply peanut butter or jelly first? I don't really like peanut butter and jelly. Like, not really big on it. Unsubbed? I remember the last time I had it, to be honest, man. It's been a long time. Peanut butter and honey I've had. I don't mind that. I just kind of like good bread, like super good bread, and then peanut butter. Or yeah, just peanut butter. I have a question for you guys. Do you guys apply the peanut butter when the bread is hot or when it cools down? I'm very curious about this. I'm a peanut butter when the bread is hot kind of guy. But I know some people don't like that. Very niche question. I don't toast it. Butter when it's hot, then honey. Or condensed milk. Ooh. You know what I really want? I really, really want the Hong Kong style French toast again. I had it one time ever in my entire life and I was... It's so good. I'm kind of weird. Peanut butter for sandwiches. I like untoasted bread. That's totally fine. Honestly, totally fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, I'm just gonna put in some switches. I'm also gonna wait for the client to respond to my message. I'm not too sure if they stepped away. But it does look like there is no physical way that I can put in both stabilizers. There's too much blocking it. And if I were to trim the stabs, I would lose the ability to hold the wire in place, unfortunately. So we might have to go with the split stab here. Didn't realize we needed your permission on how to like our bread. Oh my God, Adam takes everything in the most negative way possible, dude. It's crazy to me. 60% with full right shift is kind of weird anyways. You know what? I agree with you, Therak. But it's all personal preference. I'm a big split shift enjoyer. Especially for the right shift. I feel like full shift, kind of unnecessary. Interesting though. I wonder why that is. Are the rows or something? Like, is everything closer together or something? Like, I don't understand why both are having fitment issues. So strange. Me with 40, with for me and no right shift. I feel like a lot of people don't use the right shift though. Like realistically, I have the split. I use the function key. I never touch the shift key. I don't even recall the last time I did. No like, there's no button only. What happened? I think it's either ANSI enter with split shift or ISO enter with full shift. Oh, for this board? That would make sense then. It's been so long since I built this that I didn't even know if that was an option or not, but kind of interesting that they would not allow both. I've seen it done before with both. That's what the picture shows? Oh, really? That is so strange. Very, very weird. It's all right. All right, we'll just build it like this. I won't wait for the customer because there's no possible way we can build this then with without the full or with the full shift. In theory, you use left shift when typing with right hand, typing left hand letters. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I get that. Oh man. Oof. I'm having an internal crisis because I can't remember whether I use my right shift or not. I know for a straight factoid that I don't. Bri, thank you so much for the Prime. Really appreciate your 7 months of being here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I feel bad because I think the client also wanted a 6.25U stab. And it's just literally not, you can't even stick that on the PCB. So if you like the few things the client wanted, we can't do, but at least we can give them regular caps lock. Let me actually message them one more time. Okay, they're good with it. Yeah, I feel so bad. It's like everything they wanted in the board, just not able to do it to PCB. I only use right shift. Really? So what do you have in place for the other one? I do use my right shift. This is probably gonna sound so nice with these switches. These switches are goated, man. Milky yellows. Actually, what exact model of switches are these again? These are the KS3s, I think. Yeah, GAT Milky Yellow Pro KS3s. Fantastic switch. I did watch a stream when you built it, forgot what switches you used. It's been a long time since I built this board, I feel. But damn, I have the worst memory, so... What switches are in your keyboard? These are Pinocchio's. Oh, you're talking about this keyboard. Sorry, SLV. These are Pinocchio switches. I think I filmed them, and I'm pretty positive I spring swapped them. I just don't remember. I don't remember to what. I want to say they kind of feel like a 57 gram spring, or like maybe at most a 60. They're not like super light. If you were to remap right shift to something else, what would it be? That's a great question. If I were to take my board right now, which I don't use right shift, I don't know. I think that's the only key on the keyboard that I don't use. And quite frankly, I think it's like a dead key for me. Maybe a macro of some sort. GeoSalad, how you doing, man? How you doing tonight, Kenny? Kenny, I am doing pretty good. Today's been kind of a longer day for me. I woke up really early, and I've just been like working, and then I sort of didn't feel too well, like the middle of the day. I thought it was like maybe head cold or something. I don't know what it was. Like I had to go lay down for like 30-40 minutes. Like I felt my body was kind of aching, and I'm like, please don't tell me I'm getting sick. But now I feel fine again, so I'm not sure what the hell that was. Maybe it was just me being tired. I think I did go to bed a little later than usual last night, kind of not by accident, but just got lost in something I was doing. Speaking of switches, I was out of the hobby for about a year. When I came back not too long ago, it seems there's so many. Oh yeah, dude, Papa Mazda, there are so many switches now. So many switches. Do you know where I can read up on switches are meta nowadays? I can just tell you what are meta. Meta right now is, I would probably say, still cream sodas. I would say the new switch that's coming out by Punk is probably going to be meta as well. I have them here. I just have to lube them all up. It's the new watermelon switches, I think they're called. And then what else would be considered meta? I think long pole switches in general are kind of meta, and then Cherry Nixies. Are they, yeah, the summertime ones? They're like a watermelon kind of color. They're cute. I have them here with me. Are Zaku's still meta? Like, are they still? I think they still do really well. And then anything from Aphelion is still really meta, I feel. All right, we are done this. Let's make sure everything is nicely fitted onto the PCB. Dude, I think there's a lot of popular switches. Maybe we don't like the word meta, but I think Oil Kings are still very, very not sought after per se, but well regarded. All right, let's solder this guy here in. Everything's looking good with it. Wake my sweet disposition, sub to the tier 1 for 4 months. Oh my god, you guys are too nice to me. I don't know why. The only true meta is good old cherry blacks. I mean, my personal meta, which is just a personal preference, but we'll call it meta, is right now I'm really liking polycarbonate top mount with cherry nixies. I don't know why. Loving, like, absolutely adoring that combination of things. I think KTT switches are still very, very hot as well. Love my KTT switches. He almost said roses. I just did. Didn't even have to look up to read that. That's crazy. The Suse I have cherry switches, yeah. And I think I'm either going to go with KTT roses or cherry nixies for my next personal project as well. Sorry. Couldn't really think of it. Oh no, it's fine. I get what you meant by meta. I feel like very like cool when I say the word meta though. Like meta switches. Have you tried are they called flower shadows or shadow flower switches? I have. They're really good. Pretty fun switches. I think my favorite switch from more recent times that I think was a little bit more unique were those Diamond Avalon switches. Those were probably my favorite as of recent. Super, super neat switch. Do you know if JWK fixed their leak tick problem? I think they did. I think so. Alex, if you had to choose one switch for the rest of your life and it had to be tactile, this is a lame answer and I am apologizing in advance. I think the switch I would still choose would be Holy Pandas. Because out of all the tactiles I've tried, even out of recent times, I still think the Holy Pandas were my favorite of all the tactile switches. Kind of a lame choice. I don't know why. I'm kind of beating up on myself here, but definitely kind of a lame choice. When did meta become like a term what's in? I don't know. Like right now when we refer to like League of Legends, for example, and I'm playing TFT, I think like what's the new meta? I really like J-Wick Taros. Oh wait, speaking of John Wick, I heard there's going to be a spin-off show. I don't know if it's a show or a movie regarding one of the hotels. Is that true? Does anyone know? It's a show? Let's go. Also, Frank's still here. I'm honored Mr. Frank is still here. Absolutely honored. The Continental? Is it out? It's a prequel? 1970s New York? That is so cool. Oh, sorry guys. So like I said, today's been an extremely long day. For no good reason. First episode out this week? Hell yeah. Baby Kings are slept on? Baby Kangaroo switches. Are those tactile or linears? Also, small tip for everyone soldering. Maybe this is a the wrong advice, but I think less solder is better for people who are just starting off with soldering to get the perfect amount. So you can apply less and add more, and it's way easier than applying tons and then getting a bad joint. So just small little tip we'll throw in today. Don't be afraid if it's not like the perfect pyramid. It can be flat, and then you can work on making it a pyramid afterwards. It's been so long since I soldered. Can you remind me what temp? So recently I switched to 340. Not making a big difference in soldering switches for me, but I noticed it's helping me solder mil-max sockets on particular PCBs a little bit more efficiently. So that's the only reason I switched to 340. But with 340, I do notice sometimes I get a bit of splattering. 330 seems to be more consistent on my particular soldering iron. Please keep in mind, soldering iron might be a little different, so. Am I crazy for doing 600 degrees? Adam? Yes. I think he means Celsius, knowing Adam. But he's gonna be a troll right now and be like, Fahrenheit, guys. .600 Fahrenheit is fine. 600 C. I don't think I've ever heard anyone refer to their soldering irons in Fahrenheit. Oh, then you're probably doing Fahrenheit then, Adam. I don't think the Hawko iron can even get to 600 Celsius. I honestly don't think it can. Can it? No, I don't think so. Compliment for the Manic Geek. You know what does get to 600 Celsius and fast? The temperature of my, dude, temperature of me when I see Manic Geek, all right? Because I'm blushing immediately. Manic Geek, I hope you're having a great day, all right? Love you, dude. Appreciate everything you do here. Thank you all for always tuning into my stream. Don't think you guys understand how much this means to me. And thank you guys for the continued support. I love you, Manic. Hope you're having a good one today, man. Oh, there's a cooldown? Yeah, for those. I hate absolutes. Okay, you say that. You said you hate absolutes. But what's really funny is I just watched episode 3 last night of Star Wars. And whenever someone uses the word absolutes in a sentence, I just think of Obi-Wan saying only a Sith deals in absolutes. But anyways, my soldering iron and pizza oven should exclusively use Celsius for temps. I agree. Alex, I got the Elisa in. Oh, okay, Plips. Let me know how it goes. Good budget soldering iron. I heard that the Pine-Sol is good. I have not purchased the Pine-Sol, but I do own a TS100, and I really like the TS100. But I heard the Pine-Sol's better, from what I understand, and it's cheaper. I thought the TS100 was supposed to be like the best budget one. Playing Baldur's Gate 3. Also hate absolutes. Oh yeah, the absolute. Are you still playing, Chudo? I haven't finished my first playthrough yet, so I'm still working at it. Every once in a blue moon I still play. But when I play once in a blue moon, it's like for hours on end. I brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire. Your new empire? Man, I love episode 3. I think I know that whole scene by heart. Me too. I'm pretty positive I do. I'm in Act 3 on my first playthrough, but I started 2 others on Tact... Oh, yeah. I think I have 2 playthroughs right now, but I am... Oh, wait, I forgot to screw in the stabs. I am nowhere near finished. I'll just finish soldering. I'll screw them in. It's not like they're going to go anywhere. They're pretty heavily clamped in there. So much content in Baldur's Gate. Dude, there is. I was actually having trouble with a fight in Baldur's Gate the other night. I was not doing well. And then I told myself I wasn't going to do this anymore. But I had to play the card of everyone gets shoved off the edge. Even though I was trying to not do that on my private playthrough. So I just resorted to pushing everyone off a bridge. That's it. It's a legitimate strategy. I feel like it's cheating though. Whenever I play it, I feel like it's cheating. Ghost says, Alex, how have you been? I've been well. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well too. I have a question. I want to buy a GMK set, but I'm scared I won't like it after it shines. Is shine something I should avoid? I think you'll probably get a lot of people telling you that embrace shine, it's natural, it's going to happen. But if you're positive, like if your brain tells you that you're not going to like it when it shines, I would not even get it. Because it's going to shine, and it's going to shine rather quickly, and you may feel like you regretted your purchase. I would just stick to PBT in that case. Maybe pick yourself up a really good quality PBT set, like CRP for example. Yeah, like I enjoy shine on my keycap sets, Ghost, but if you're positive you're not going to like it, then don't even waste your time, you know? It's like what, a 70% keyboard this? I don't even know what to call it. Are PBT fans BOG same as while we're I'm not too positive. I was having trouble with one particular fight and just ended up kiting it into a hallway and then closing the door. That's smart too. I've done that for one fight. How far can you kite in Baldur's Gate before, oh please don't fall, before it like tells you can't kite things anymore? Alright, screwing these guys. Honestly, shine makes a board a little worse for me. That's totally fine, Fake, you know? I get that. But I love the sub profile from keycaps, so I don't want to give it up, so I just deal with it. That's fair too. For me, I like it too much that, I mean, like I have a few sets that have shined. I think my Olivia set is like fully shined right now, but I don't mind it. Alright. God, I really like this screwdriver. Forever test it. Yeah, come on. Also depends on the colorway. Same look. Some look good with shine, some don't. I have an SA keycap set that's fully shined up, and that's the only set that I think looks kind of bad. It's actually Vileblum, if you guys remember that set. I think that set is not my favorite set anymore just because it's so badly shined. It's because that was my only set for a very, very long time. And I was really into SA at that point. Osame is really nice too. I think Osame's sound profile is on par with every other PBT set you can get from like the major vendors these days. If that's something you were curious about. A lot of SA sets look nice shined. I don't know. I feel like some do, and then Vileblum is just kind of whatever shined. Maybe it's just my own personal preference, I think, on that. Do you like the Leica brass shine? I don't... Bruno, do you have a Leica? I don't know if my... Like, I have the brass body one, and I mean, like, I feel like it's a pretty solid build. I don't know if it's going to patina over time. I hope it does. but I don't want to force the patina. I used to have one. Did yours patina?
So nice.
38
Chaser,
months.
thank you
Love
so
you,
much for the tier
handsome.
1, dude. Thank you, man. Love you, bro. Hope you're having a good one. All right, this is looking great. Also, love that the reset button is open over here. Oh, really? What made you get rid of it, if you don't mind me asking, Bruno? I feel like there's always a fun story with Leica users. I found the switch I was thinking of. It's the bronze switch. Why does that sound so familiar, Bree? Typing on my Haven65, it's a good day. Let's go. Chaser, did you see that little toy on the desk?
So nice.
SYR, thank you so much for the 11 months, dude. Appreciate you. I hope you're having a great one today. I feel like you would like this, Chaser. This was sent to me, and it's a little toy. All right. Hear me out, though. Okay, hear me out. Isn't that cool? Dude, it's so neat. So neat. I pay for shipping. It's a little bit extra. I agree. It's totally extra. Like, you do not need this, but it's something I also feel like I'm like so happy having this on my desk. It gives the room a little bit of like pop of color with the orange thing there. Pretty nice. I enjoy it. Frank's just like robot time, baby. All right, this chunky weight. Now the Allison was an interesting keyboard because it's a keyboard with no feet, and it was done on purpose because they preferred the sound to have no feet. Very, very interesting. Where did I put the screwdriver? That's the IC page for the Switch. Hello, mouse cursor. There we are. Oh. Yeah, it looks like these are like the Diamond Avalon ones, yeah. Nice color, I like that green. And then I need, this is Torx? It is. This one. Can't tell if it's this one or this one. Oh, it's this one for sure. Alex, have you tried building Gunpla? One time ever. Gunpla is super cool, and I would love to do more. The problem is Ghost. I already don't, like, I don't live in a big space. As much as I would love a big space. What is all this on the front? Is this scratches all along the front of the keyboard? I think this is. Did you, I don't know if the owner is in chat right now, did you happen to see all these little micro scratches? I don't know if you even picked it up on the camera. It's all along the front of the keyboard. Is it scratches or is it glue? I don't know what it is. Maybe this is glue. Like from the case? We can see it. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get like a wet cloth, like a wet paper towel, and see if it comes off. It might be like a glue from the, what's it called? What is this thing called? The case? But I don't like that though. Actually, I'm gonna wet a microfiber cloth. Oh, it's visible for you guys? Well, thankfully, it's coming off, but not easily. Okay, it's coming off. All right, I'm gonna do this after. I'll use my muscles and try to get as much as I can off. I did this little area right here. It's come off a bit compared to the rest. But actually, let me try one more thing because the sides are really bad. Like, look at that. I don't know if you guys can see this right over here. Saves you some gym time, like even right over here. See if I can get this off. Sad. Oh, you know what? I have to give kudos to Equinix. I messaged them about that. I said, listen, I got a bunch of criticism of the board. Man. Came off a little, but not a lot. And they were pretty open to a lot of the criticism. Okay, that's a little better. Some of it's not coming off very easily though. Like, that's a lot better, right? Compared to what it was. This is a wet cloth. I did wet it a little bit, as you guys can kind of see. I will worry about that after stream though. I will figure out what even caused that. Spit on it. Moose! What the? But we'll go through that. Yeah, I might have to use like a rubbing alcohol of some sort too to get rid of the residue. I mean, I really do hope it's all residue though, and not some sort of weird defect all across the keyboard. Because it has a texture to it, right? So I don't think it just scratches. Might damage it though. No, I'm not gonna. I don't think acetone would be a good idea. I think that's something we might have to say no to. Yeah, I have some just isopropyl alcohol that we'll use. I mean, at this point here, you have to be open to criticism of a new product. I agree, Manic. So I gave them basically all the points that we said on stream. And this is something that I've been very adamant about doing with anyone who sends me boards that has like things that 100% need to be worked on. They were very open to it. And then they had a whole bunch of follow-up questions, which, believe it or not a lot of people do. Usually people just kind of take the criticism and then work towards it. So pretty happy that they had a lot of open-mindedness there as well, and then just willing to ask other questions. Ultimately, though, it seems like they're going to note a lot of it, and I don't know if a lot of it's going to be fixed for the final product. It was the 1+1 that we did yesterday. The Equinix 1+1. Burbs, after you left that one day in call, we did another round. I coached him in a TFT, and he got first place. So we got Tim as W. So, dude, I actually opened up the keyboard again after the stream. The creaking's still there, by the way. I think it is the plate. And this is something else that I discovered off stream and while I was talking to them, and I'll share it with you guys today. Basically, they had asked, is the keyboard like, did you use all the foam? And I was like, do I have to use all the foam? So I tried putting all the foam back in, and yeah, the creaking goes away. So I told them that, listen, if you want to put a product on the market that's that price and then you can't customize it at all, that's definitely not going to be like purchased at that price point. That'd be acceptable if it was something a lot cheaper. So they understood that. It seems like it was a design flaw as well. Like, I don't think that was intended, but it seems like the remedy that they're, I hope not just leaning on, is using all the foam. But again, they were very open-minded. They listened a lot. I'm hoping in the future that they can do something else really cool, because it does seem like they have some pretty cool ideas. And I don't want to like just shut them down over one keyboard, you know? Like, not shut them down, rather, but, like, you know, shut them out, rather. I don't want to, like, be like, oh, yeah, this brand sucks now. To clarify, that's what I mean by that. I had creaking in my Keychron if I put all the gaskets and it stopped. Yeah, it's just using those plastic plates. Does your chair creak? It doesn't creak as much as the first chair that I had. That first chair, the first Herman Miller that I had before I moved in with my girlfriend, and then I didn't bring it with me because I didn't like it. That Herman Miller was actually a chair that I had saved up for like a year and a half. It was like a pretty expensive chair. It's like what, $700 or something, $800 or something, and saved up for it, bought it. Loads of issues. Chair was really creaky. I ended up complaining because there was also, it came broken, by the way. I ended up getting a 50% refund, which was nice. It was nice of them to give me a 50% refund, but still shitty that I had to get a 50% refund. So it is what it is, though. A piece of fluff here. Let's go with that. Interesting layout. I think so. I think it's a nice little layout for a board. Alrighty, now to put on these gaskets, which is low-key kind of nerve-wracking. You have to put these on extra slowly. I haven't embodied gaming and one of the armrests squeaked, but they sent me a second chair for free. Dude, Alpha, they wouldn't do that for me. When I asked for a replacement and they were like, can you pack up the original chair? I'm like, well, I don't have the original box. They were trying to coordinate with me to just swap the boxes. I'm like, well, I don't want to open it right away. Like, I don't want to have to like stop my day to like open this chair up and do all this stuff while the FedEx guy rushes me out of the door, right? So they ended up shipping me a replacement. With that, I had to do exactly what they told me to do. And oh god, this is so tough to do this. But yeah, I ended up having to do all that for them. Yeah, switch to this view. And then the second one was broken anyways. So I ended up not taking the second one. Oof. That turned out great. Great job, me. Hopefully this board don't squeak. If I was the FedEx guy, I would never rush you. God, Burbs. You're so nice to me. So goddamn nice. Make sure this one here is for this piece. Yeah, this piece here for this. Perfect. This is so nerve-wracking doing this. The thing about pour-on foam too is it kind of stretches a little bit, which it probably did a lot of. It's worse than placing stickers on Lego sets. Yeah, a little bit, but it's okay, we'll get it. Dude, I don't have the skill to stick these on. I feel like I barely do, but we'll take our time and then get it done right. Thing is, like I said, pour-on stretches a little bit as you kind of tug at it, so yeah, dude, the ledge is super handy to have here. Get this out of the way, or else this would be a giant pain in the ass. Let's start here. Is this how the board is mounted? I'm just coming back now. Yes, it is mounted with these gaskets. I forget what this is called, this type of mounting. I think it's just considered gasket mounting, but I can't remember if there was like a particular name for this. Did I miss your harbor build? My personal one, I haven't done yet. Actually, if I recall correctly, I think the original one that I did for the Allison and Matilda, I want to say that I don't recall putting this on, because I think Petardo had it on already when I did this. I can't remember. I'm going to see if I had pictures of the internals. So I never had to do this originally. Gotta head out now. Take care, Fake. Have a lovely day. Tweezers for this guy. This does seem like a lot, to be honest. Yeah. It's a bit tedious, for sure. We're gonna peel this off. Tell you what, it's a bit nerve-wracking. Alright, it's not a bad looking job here. Pretty good, pretty good. I don't like how it's like a little bit not adhered right here, but I think that should flatten out with the PCB. This really doesn't need to be in one piece. You know what? I'm going to say this. I know that the designer, Petardo, put a lot of effort into this keyboard, and I almost want to say that I'm sure he did this for a reason. So I want to say that he probably did. Alright, let's put this guy on now. Gasket socks always rule, though. Perfect. And perfect. I like this color. It's nice gold. Very, very pretty gold. Was it this or the T15 bit? Hold on. No, it's that bit. This keyboard was released a long time ago, I feel. What, 2021 or something like that? 2020? It's been a little while. 2020. It's been a while. Simple engraving. Yeah, no, overall, this is a pretty timeless keyboard, I feel. I don't know if you guys would agree with me, but definitely feels a bit timeless, design-wise. Agree? Alrighty. So, nerve-wracking part out of the way being those gaskets. I have a good feeling about this. Could have fooled the shit out of me. I thought this was a contemporary release. Dude, it is very, very nice. Like, overall, let's take a quick look at the board. Beautiful side profile, you know, box on wedge. Ada, thank you so much for the prime, by the way. And Schmore, oh my god, he's planners or something? Schmore, thank you so much for the tier 1. Kind of a later stream. A little bit. We're almost done. We got keycaps to go and that's it. Curves are gorgeous on this board though. There's a fun story behind this board.
Is it just me or is this a late stream?
Thank you though, Ada, and thank you though, Schmore. Really appreciate you guys. That seemed kind of blends well. The board itself. Okay, let's put some keycaps on. I want to say Olivia, but I feel like Olivia is kind of a cop-out for this. Serica could be really fun for this tonight. Serica, how does gold and Serica look? Yay or nay? I don't have Olive. Olive I just don't own, Avo. I just don't own it. No, Greg? God, man, you guys are obsessed with Greg. Obsessed. How about an XMI set? Or, yeah, how about an XMI set? I want to throw a little support your way. Your videos convinced me to go all in on the Salvation. Been a lot of fun to binge as I get into the hobby. Hell yeah, Ada, I love that. Which color Salvation did you get? Okay, hold on. I'll pick two things for you guys. That or, hold on, one other thing. I'll let you guys vote. Where is this set? Hold on one sec, guys. Oh, here it is. So, XMI or Fundamentals? Fundamentals could look really good on this. Civ I don't own. But yeah, Ada, I would love to know what color you got. Fundamentals could be silly. You guys pick. Here, I'll do a little slash poll. So we got keycaps. GMK, Fund, or XMI Japanese Black. Go for it, guys. I think I spelled everything wrong in that, by the way. So it's keycaps, GMKL fund. Whatever, you guys know what I'm talking about. Classic keyboard for classic colored keycaps for a timeless board. This could look pretty nice on this. You guys seem to have already chose a winner. Okay, seems like the winner is already chosen. No need for fundamentals today. Alex is the winner. He gets to build all these sexy boards. Oh my god. Y'all are too kind, as usual. Fuck, I love these switches. I need to get more of these myself. It's a solid switch. I don't know if this set has a F13 in it. ERTY. Maybe the spacebar is going to be a little lacking with the PBT. But you know what? I can already tell these alphas are going to be absolutely insane. So I'm here for this. Very, very here for this. It's Min from Aout. Glad rocket arrived safely. Dude, it is. Okay, can I just say this, Min? Oop, should grab it from the bottom. This is the coolest thing ever, bro. Like, I don't know if you got to see me kind of geeking out over this, but like, this is dope. What a fun project this is. This is so cool. Okay, Min, I have a question for you. How much are these gonna be? Like, what's the price point on these? And then also, is the idea to release like lots of colors and stuff? You know what, Bruno? I think I built one. I don't get a lot of commissions for those type of boards, and I don't personally have like a giant interest for them, you know? I have a simulator caps on my Endgame 75. The Tomo and spacebar fucking slaps. I think it's all a little bit of preference when it comes to like the space bars. For me, I like the really bright in your face space bars. Well, I know PBT can sound really nice in space bars, just usually not my cup of tea. I got a custom palm plate for my board, but when I built it, it bends at the PCB. So you can try a plate fork. If the plate fork doesn't work, it's literally just the wrong size for the PCB. And I think it's either you have to use like a hair dryer or something to shrink it or something towards that effect. But there is a way, I think, to shrink the palm, or that maybe that's not palm. Maybe that's, I don't remember what that is. Maybe that's a different material. But you could try. 890. Sorting out the numbers now, but this is going to be 100 units for orange and 150 for black. Ballpark around 150. You know what? For such a unique toy, kind of makes sense. Also, I have a question too. Another weird question. Let me get the box. What exactly is polystone? Like, what is this material? Love the box, by the way. The overall design for all of this stuff is absolutely fantastic. It's resin. Ah, okay. Are those yellow spring swapped or stock? They're stock and they honestly feel great. Nice feeling switches, for sure. Oops, the wrong thing there. 5. Bye, Patty. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your night. Ooh, wow. This is nice feeling already. Kind of regret not getting one of these boards. Like, kind of high key, I regret it. Oh well. Can't have them all. Got to appreciate the ones from the sidelines too. I'm gonna go taking pictures. Taking night pictures? Oh, cool. I want to know more about that. Let me know what you do, Bruno. I'm very curious. Have you posted any of your photos in the Discord? Well, actually, I should just let you go. You can tell me afterwards. Definitely tell me after, though. You know what? I think I put step, but I think the owner wanted regular, so I'll probably swap that out afterwards. But I'll put step 4 now, and then I'll swap it out after. Let's just put stepped on 4 now. Come to think about it, we got a little bit sidetracked with the split shift issue of the board. Goodbye, Baggy. What is your guys' opinion on GMK Mandalorian? I like the set personally. I think the maybe the Grogu set, the Grogu child kit, or I guess they call it literally the child kit, is perhaps a little bit of a pass for me, just because I don't care for like the accents of the green there. But it'd be cool if that was a dedicated set. I am planning to review the Zoom, yes. I am indeed. The Zoom should be... Let me check my schedule for you. I want to say it's soon. October 1st. So yeah, pretty soon, I think. Scooped Gang. I don't think this particular set has scooped, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Where's the backspace? Here it is. That does sound really fucking good, though. Again, okay, honestly, if memory serves, this board was super slept on. I don't remember this doing super well and got a lot of hype, but I remember this board being absolutely stunning. And I guarantee you, we're probably going to type on this and absolutely fucking love it. Because I can already tell I'm liking the sound signature, even with the PBT. But very excited to type on this. How about a green mode envoy with GMK Mandalorian? Yeah, that'll work. That'll look nice. Hell yeah. Why not? I say give that a go. F9. H goes here. Does this have an F13? No, I don't think so. So I'll put pause here, and then you know what I'll do for the sides, just because I don't feel like sticking artisans on these. I think I'm just gonna put all the arrows just in random fucking orders. And maybe I'll just put delete at the top. Oh, that looks great with this. Is 21 KB PBT better? So 21 KB is the vendor. It's XMI that you should be looking at. XMI is, I'd say, pretty damn good quality. I like XMI stuff. I think CRP and XMI are my favorite of all the PBT stuff that's being made. Oh yeah, dude, look at this. Again, I think I messed up. I put a step caps. I think the client wanted regular, so I will fix that right after the stream here. Ooh, baby. And also Matador. Really? Dude, you got your Sim 75? What color did you get? Oh. The mods sound fantastic.
So nice.
Like, listen to the alphas. Just like...
Sleepy Russ gifted a tier 1 sub to
Thank
Skyboy
you, Sleepy, for the prime and for the gifted, dude. Dude, thank you so much. Kind of foamy, even though there's no foam. John, I am picking up a little bit of like what seems to be a foamy sound signature. But okay, again, the cool. I know this is not like a review on the board, but I want to say this. I remember very clearly me having long discussions with the designer of the board. And they had told me that they had made the board with that big cavity in the weight.
Sleepy Russ gifted a
Thank
tier
you,
1
Sleepy,
sub to
again,
Brito.
man. There's also like it was a choice to not put feet on the board, from what I understand as well. So there's like a whole bunch of like really interesting choices that went into the sound of this keyboard. Very, very cool. Fuck, that sounds delicious. What a classy looking keyboard this is. Whoo! Yeah, it's nice. That is very nice. Top left is empty? You think the top left is empty? I don't think so. I mean, I think there's a little bit of resonance all along the edges, though. Like if I were to hit F1 and F2. Maybe a little bit, but I don't think that's a bad thing, guys. Overall, this sounds fucking amazing. I mean, the case. Oh, it has a badge. Whew. Do I have to give this back right away? Can I keep this for like a day? It's so good. Try out ABS. Yeah, let's try out ABS. Just okay. Let's unplug it again. At the time, I couldn't afford picking this up because I just didn't have a lot of like expendable income. Where's my keycap puller? Did I put it away? I never remember if I put them away or if I just like push. Oh, it's right here. Okay, let's try an ABS spacebar. I'm gonna be careful pulling this guy out because it's a little. Here, you know what? The thing about the XMI caps is that first time you pop it out is a little bit tough. As you can see, it's like not wanting to leave there. So you gotta properly finesse it outwards. I would personally say this sounds just as good. What do you guys think? What do you prefer? You like the PBT one? I'm honestly very surprised. Is Milky Yellows and PBT a combo? I do prefer the PBT on this. Who convinced us to go PBT tonight? This is a combo, man. This is a great combo. I think it was a bit of Chaser and a bit of Atom. Damn. All right, well, very happy with this board tonight. Whew. That is beautiful. What a nice sound profile this is. This is awesome. All right, though, guys. I think that's it for me tonight. We went a little over than we normally do. That's fine. I had an enjoyable stream tonight. I feel like we had really good. I had an enjoyable. God, I'm so loud. I feel like we had really good conversation. I feel like the board was amazing. You know. But I think it's time we raid Marcia. We're gonna raid Marcia. I'm gonna take a little break here. I might actually go watch a few episodes of the Clone Wars while I finally wind down for the night. So let's go raid Marcia. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for the subs tonight. Thank you guys for literally everything that you do. Also, Real Turk, wow, amazing keyboard, fantastic. Thank you, Turk. Appreciate you, man. Thank you guys for being here, bro. I really do appreciate all of you guys always tuning in to stream. You guys know I love you. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. I will see you guys, maybe not tomorrow, but probably Friday. I think tomorrow I have to play catch up with some other stuff. Thank you guys, though. Really appreciate always you guys tuning in. See you guys very soon. Love you guys. Bye, everybody.